What a good TV series that can pass the time in, let's say, 14 days? It's okay, Italy, you can have my Netflix password. Shows that don't need your full attention: Bob's Burgers, Schitt's Creek, Friday Night Lights. Shows that do require your total attention: The Americans, Better Call Saul, The Leftovers. Firefly. So you can be done in 9 hours and cry the rest. For 2 weeks, I think a Breaking Bad binge is perfect. Band of Brothers in the Pacific. Avatar: The Last Airbender, probably not 14 days, but it will still be a fun ride. The Wire. Recently started The Good Place, and it has quickly become one of my favorite shows ever. Only 4 seasons, and 30-minute episodes, so should be doable in a short time. Gravity Falls. I wish it didn't fit within 2 weeks, but it's gold. Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. Scrubs, The Office, Parks and Rec, Futurama. Brooklyn 99 maybe? I find it hilarious. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. 14 series, 14 days. 1 day. Star Trek: The Next Generation is available on Amazon for free for all Prime members. All 7 seasons. Edit. My wife as I started watching it and used this guide. Very helpful. http www.letswatchstartrek.com Episode Guide. How has no one said Battlestar Galactica? It's like 5 seasons, 25 episode a season and hour-long episodes. You could watch 8 day and that would take you 15 days. I even think there's an episode or mini-story arc when the ship is under quarantine, so it's be relevant too. Edit. Oh, and then watch Caprica. If for no other reason than to appreciate what is, in my opinion, the funniest and most overlooked joke on South Park. Randy slowly hauling his giant ball sack in a wheelbarrow, concernedly checking his watch before yelling, "Aw, man, I'm gonna miss Caprica," and then promptly speeding up. Parks Rec. BoJack Horseman. It's an easy watch for some, but it really gets you to reflect on life emo. The Expanse. It's on Prime and is basically Game of Thrones in space, but the White Walker storyline pays off. The Sopranos. I've just started watching The Good Place. 12 to 13 half-hour episodes a season. You could burn through it pretty rapidly. You on a coronavirus quarantine? That sucks, brah. Also, Forensic Files. Get hella drunk and marathon Forensic Files. I travel a lot for work, and nothing passes hotel time quite like getting drunk and watching a bunch of Forensic Files. You'll thank me later. Stargate SG-1, and its spin-offs. It'll keep you busy for way more than 2 weeks. The Peaky Blinders. Mad Men. Star Trek: Deep Space Nine. The West Wing. Stargate will take longer than 2 weeks. Trailer Park Boys. Mr. Robot. 4 seasons and 45 episodes, so you could fit it in twice depending on how quickly you devour it. Rami Malek and Christian Slater as leads. Excellent supporting cast. A complete character story arc that comes together at the end. A heartbreaking character arc that is grounded from the very first line through to the end. Utterly beautiful cinematography, wonderful music, and even better, realistically plausible technical details regarding security exploits, network intrusion and social engineering. Relevant themes given our current world and geopolitical environment. ALF. When I was deployed in Iraq, there was a point at the end of the deployment where we just lived in a tent for like a week with literally nothing to do. I watched Lost. 30 Rock. Saving Clone Wars for the inevitable quarantine. I think I'd go for an assortment of mini-series, like The Bridge, Broadchurch, The Night Manager. These kind of things. I'd probably also would watch my way through some classic crime like Poirot or the Sherlock Holmes series from the 80s. Community. I can't recommend this enough. The West Wing. Schitt's Creek. Barry. Letterkenny. Short seasons, hilarious as all get out. So, come on now, pitter patter. I will always recommend Justified for something like this. 6 seasons, 13 episodes of about 45 minutes each. Great characters, plots, and dialogue. Babylon 5, the best sci-fi series ever, featuring a story arc spanning over 5 seasons, intelligent plots, interesting twists, awesome characters with their own story arcs. Each main character also develops over the course of the story. It's the story of a diplomatic base where humans and aliens come together to solve their grievances. However, during the Shadow War, Babylon 5 is then used as a base for winning the war against the ancient races that want to eradicate all life, or so it seems. Smile. The Babylon Project was our last, best hope for peace. It failed. But in the year of the Shadow War, https://n.wikipedia.org Wikishadowwar, it became something greater, our last, best hope for victory. The year is 2260. The place, Babylon 5. The fan favorite scene to whet your appetite, https://www.youtube.com watch. Valob 79 row https://www.youtube.com watch. Valob 79 row, Dylan being her charming self. Best scene, personally, the bombing of Naran, https://www.youtube.com watch. Vbjcraft https://www.youtube.com watch. Vbjcraft, the character watching wanted the war. Well, he had to see firsthand what his wish meant. His name is Londo and he has an awesome storyline. #X200B, PS, word of advice, start with Season 2, I never liked Season 1 much. Your mileage may vary, though. Silicon Valley. I watch Star Trek when I'm sick. Feels good. Married with Children. I'm gonna throw in a suggestion for Eureka, I love that show. Witcher, then wait excitedly for Season 2, Stranger Things. I'd just watch Outbreak over and over. Sorry about your coronavirus. Gravity Falls you can get done in a weekend. Scrubs, and if you like something a little different, The Longest Day in Chang'an, it is a Chinese drama set in the Tang Dynasty. The costumes and restoration of the ancient capital alone are worth watching. Chuck. Gravity Falls. Schitt's Creek. Homeland. Regular show is underappreciated. Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, Rick and Morty, Scrubs. If anime is allowed on the list, Re:Zero and Attack on Titan. The Vikings. I enjoy Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Just finished 6 seasons of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. on Netflix and lots of fun. The Good Place. P. Gravity Falls. There are only 40 episodes. The Good Place. Altered Carbon. I watched it in 3 days. Okay, I see people posting a lot of narrative TV shows, but for my recommendation, get your hands on Chi. Plenty of episodes and Stephen Fry is a great host and will arm you with so many little factoids, you'll seem like a pure savant next time you go to a bar. These are the last 3 series I have watched. Castle Rock Season 1 and 2 were very good. 1010 The Outsider Season 1 just finished as well. 910 The Righteous Gemstones Season 1, hilarious. 1010 The Terror. Forensic Files, Dexter, Curb Your Enthusiasm, Person of Interest. The Office, Us. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. The Sopranos. Prison Break. Breaking Bad, and if you finish early you can watch Better Call Saul and El Camino. The Good Place is pretty good. The Office. Justified, didn't think I would like it but got sucked in and I loved it. Absolutely Black Sails, it's currently on Hulu and Stars. Binge that shit and then binge it again because it's so good. Hard to tell since you didn't give any sort of clue to your preferences, so I'll just toss out some of the usual suspects: Justified, The Americans, The Wire, The Expanse, Patriot, Bosch, Hannibal, Killing Eve for humor, again, matter of taste but, Brooklyn 99, Archer, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Vice Principals. Great older series, News Radio, Better Off Dead, The Dick, Don't Trust the Bee and Apartment 23. Dark. Pushing Daisies, If You Can Find JT. Twin Peaks. Psych. Man's Son. Fargo. Can't recommend Community, Hulu, enough. Just superior character, plot, and dialogue writing. Also, Wilfred, Hulu, Psych, Prime, The Expanse, Prime, and The It Crowd, Netflix, are all solid choices. Twin Peaks. You're the Worst, unbelievably funny, underrated. Easy, the greatest show of all time. The Sopranos. Into the Badlands. If you're into martial arts and post-apocalyptic kind of stuff, this show is a must. Watched the first episode and was absolutely captivated.